lot of people have asked me, has Hurricane changed? What's the update? Well, that's the truck I was in, right? That's my U-Haul. That tells you anything. Y'all remember this truck? Before I quit the first time, right? Look at all these 389s available. Remember that one? When I first came back, that's the first truck I got. It derated. They brought it back here. They said that they fixed it. They put somebody else in it. It broke down a day later. Same problem. This one, 135, which was a really good truck to me, right? Beat the shit. Looks like whoever had it just didn't take care of it. Then the loaner truck, when this one broke down, this is the motherfucking truck that I was in. Hummingbird, with the coolant leak, right? And the fucked up batteries. But guess what? They ain't fixed the coolant leak and it still got fucked up batteries. And it's deader than a doornail. Then, if you look at that blue one right there, when I first got a 389 here at Hurricane, that's the first one I got. Right? Somebody quit. That one's open. Look at all these 389s. Just sitting here. This is a pretty one. This was Longways. It's been sitting here since Longway quit. 39, 127, 111. The black fenders, 27, which they rebuilt the whole front end. 89, that was Rooster's truck. Anybody who worked at Hurricane knew Rooster. Rooster was here for a long time. All these 389s, just open and available. So, to get into it, no, Hurricane didn't change. What they do, they change things and still fuck you in any way they can. Okay? At the end of the day, Hurricane Express is about Hurricane Express. Okay? I got details and stories to tell y'all wouldn't believe. Alright? There's a reason why all these 389s are sitting. Why? Because if you come to Hurricane and you get a 389, there's no guarantee contract, right? You go on Monday to Monday. You are not going to make more than $800 a week. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If unless you're buying your own fuel, you ain't making it. In this truck, which I just cleaned out, you ain't making more than $1,000 a week. It's just not worth it. I don't need the money. I'm done in January. I told y'all that. The reason why I came back was to see if they changed, so I can tell the world whether Hurricane is worth it or not. And it's fucking sad that they did. So, we're gonna call this, what's the word I'm looking for? This is more along the lines of, you know what? Since I'm getting out, right? And I'm chilling, I'm good. Right? I'm leaving. I'm going back to Hirschbach. Why am I going back to Hirschbach? Because Hirschbach said they changed too. So you know what? I got 3 months left, right? January 24th will be my last day driving the truck, regardless if Hirschbach changed or not. So you know what? Let's go see if they change. And this will be my last hurrah in trying to help drivers. You know what I'm saying? And figuring out whether these companies are legit or not. I'm doing it for y'all. I'm literally doing this shit for y'all. I'm not doing this shit for nobody else. I'm doing it for the driver. So we're gonna go back to Hirschbach, and we're about to take off now. Do everything in the back of the U-Haul. We're about to take off. Go down there. I got orientation on Wednesday. Be back in the truck on Friday. So let's find out. So let's enjoy this journey. Enjoy this little ride, and stay tuned for the updates, man. Cause I'm gonna give it to y'all real. But because I gotta leave, I might piece this together with more details on why I'm leaving and give you more information on how a Hurricane is operating and the horror stories that, you know, when dispatchers threaten you and planners threaten you because you told them no, shit like that. So we'll see. I might piece this together with something else, but I'll let y'all know. But right now, I'm about to take off and get my ass down to Spoke. So goodbye, Hurricane. I ain't never coming the fuck back. And I mean it this time. So don't come to Hurricane, man. It ain't worth it. I'll holler at y'all. What's up, YouTube? Alright. This is gonna be a follow-up with the previous video I posted with this or whatnot. A lot of people are asking me, a lot of people still think I'm a Hurricane. Hell no. Look, I can sit here and kick them into the ground and shit on them like I did the first time. Just put it like this. Hurricane Express is no different. Even though they said they changed, they are no different than what they were the first time. Actually, if anything, they're probably worse. Long story short, you know, I started, got my 389 right away. Shit was broke down the first day out of orientation. Then it derated on me a couple weeks later. It was in and out the shop for like 4 weeks. It derated on me in Vegas. They sent me out back over to Tulsa. They flew me out there to pick up a loaner truck, so to speak. Then that one had issues, which I had to fix myself. Then they were going to give me a different one, and I just said, you know what? I can't do it. The 389s have beat the hell. I mean, there's been too many people in them. They've been ran down. They got so many miles on them. They charge you full price for the 389. I think it was still like $150,000 he wanted for the 389, even with 400,000 miles on it. It's ridiculous. So you know what? I said, fuck it. Let me get into a more fuel efficient truck, because no matter what I did, no matter how many miles I ran, no matter how much I managed my fuel, I mean, we're talking literally off of 3,500 miles, just as an example, I only ended up hitting about anywhere between $1,500 and $1,700 in fuel, which is pretty good for a 389. Still couldn't make over $800, no matter what I did. Couldn't make over $800. So I was like, all right, let me test this theory out, because mind you, I went back to Hurricane for shits and giggles, to be honest with you. They said they changed. I wanted to see if it changed. They didn't change. So I get into a 567, pitting way less the amount of fuel. I was getting over 8 miles to the gallon in the 567. It was a great truck, ran every day. It just did its job. It was a pleasure driving that truck. That truck was actually nicer than I thought it was going to be. Couldn't make over $1,100, no matter what I did. Then the dispatchers got real disrespectful. They threatened me because I didn't want to swap. Told me that if I ever needed anything, don't call them, because I didn't want to help them out. It wasn't beneficial for me. Why are we taking business and making it personal at the end of the day? So whatever, shit started going south. I was like, you know what, this place sucks. I ended up dipping into my savings just to stay afloat. Mind you, good thing I went back. When I went back this time, I was prepared for the worst. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of knew what to expect. I was hoping for the better, but I knew what to expect. No. Couldn't make over $1,100. A buddy of mine's, a couple of friends of mine's, actually, you know, my boy Ghost went over there. He stayed in 579 the whole fucking time. He was making $1,400 to $1,600 on average. Sometimes maybe a little bit more in a 579 until he went home. Once you go home, you're screwed. Even if you go home in a timely manner and come out where you won't have any downtime, they still charge you that $325 a day for going home. Basically, that's what it computes to. So, and then he couldn't make over $1,000. He was making the same amount of money I was. Then he got into a 567.
Still didn't change. It didn't matter. So Hurricane Express is still dog shit. The only thing they change is the orientation. They take you out to dinner and they feed you, they feed you decently when you're there. After you get out of orientation, it's a shit show. You might get a good truck. You might get 9 times out of 10, you're going to get something that got something wrong with it. I know they got new trucks coming in. They're starting to buy T680s now. But they just, there's nothing really to say. Hurricane Express is a shit company. It's G-Dog went there and he couldn't make it either when he went back. Everything he said that when he went back, it was the same shit. Everything he said was true at the end of the day. If the only way to make it a hurricane is if you have no kids, you have no family, you have no house, and literally your only fucking bill is, other than buying your food for your home, well, buying your food to eat off of while you're on the road, and paying your cell phone bill. Outside of that, no. The camera fucking screams at you. It tells you you're speeding. It tells you to put your seatbelt on. It's AI generated. It's a shit show. They're getting rid of the 389s. The loaner truck that I had, they already took the camera out of it. They refused to fix Yellow Jacket, the one I was in, because the DPF system was all fucked up. One of the mechanics, Billy, he told me that truck had so many issues before I even got it that if he would have known, he would have told me. If he would have known I was getting that truck. And he's the only mechanic I trust there, because everybody else not a fucking mechanic. They're parts runners. Really, at the end of the day, they're all a joke. The inverter kept going. It was so much bullshit. So I came back over here to Hirschbach. Remember, I left. Reason why I left Hirschbach was because when they were doing the merger, everything was a mess. I got too involved in the shit that was going on in the office, I think. I kind of got scared away because the people that I trusted in the office were telling me to run. I'm starting to think it was because of the fact that the majority of them got fired with the merger. I still have a lot of people that work there that I'm really good friends with. Everything's back to normal over here. I mean, I'm making good money. Everything runs smooth as silk over here. I mean, I shouldn't have left. I should have stuck it out and just stayed doing what the fuck I was doing here. That's my mistake. The plan is to retire here this month. That was the plan. Me and my wife talked about it. We got some shit in the works. We got some exciting things coming. Yeah, and so we're playing it by ear right now. I don't know. I may wake up tomorrow and say, fuck it, I'm done. Or I may just stick it out and do whatever. But that's where I'm at in life right now. You know, I'm comfortable financially. If I do decide to do this, I'm not even gonna lease anymore. I'm just gonna go buy a truck, cash, and fucking probably lease it back one over here. That's what we're working on right now. That's the thought. Just because it's so solid over here. You know, I pick and choose what I want to do. I make good money. Can't complain. I'll give y'all more details about Hirschbach in another video, especially with the new contract that I'm on and shit like that. So, but I just wanted to give y'all an update, man. Hurricane Express, stay away. Hurricane Express is not. He robs drivers, man. They say their slogan is the world's best drivers pass through these doors, and that's because they come and they go. Nobody makes it there. Nobody makes it there. There's only been one person in the last 30 years that's paid off their truck. I mean, think about that. You're not going to own this shit. And then on top of that, they say it's a 4 or 5 year lease. It take you 8 years to pay it off. I mean, and then your fucking truck needs to rebuild. They find ways to get you out of it. Once you get close to paying off your truck, they keep offering you another truck. They don't want you to pay it off. That guy, Caden, man, he's a fucking crook. He steals from everybody, and he wants you to make $1,000 a week because he thinks it's suitable for families, and he controls the narrative. You know, just look at it like this. Why are you looking at somebody's settlement? Really think about that. You look at every driver's settlement every week. So he sees the true settlement, what they're supposed to make, and then he decides, oh, you made too much money. I'm going to charge you for more truck payments. Oh, you owe money here. I'm going to do this. I mean, come on, man. I wanted to go back on the no guarantee, Monday to Monday, and whatever I owe, charge me what I owe. Just keep it honest. Don't fuck with my money. And they keep doing that shit, man. The guarantee's a joke. It's always been a joke. Any guarantee you get on in any company is a fucking joke. And then, you know, can't even pay you right. Like, I mean, come on, man. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna upload this video today. Happy New Year to everybody. I wanted to wait a little bit to give you guys an update. Sorry it took so long. If you're thinking about going to Hurricane, don't reach out to me. I can get you in over here as long as you got a good record. You'll make money. I'll show the money in the next video. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already at 11 minutes, so I'll holler at y'all. Peace.